Ever wanted an little extra flavor in any of your food? When I was pregnant, I read a lot of cookbooks and experimented with a lot of different foods with, my crazy taste buds back then. So my favorite of all of the recipes that I tried was this vinaigrette that I put on the pizzas instead of using tomato sauce for the base of the pizzas. And today I'm going to show you how to make an omelet with that same vinaigrette. It's really delicious. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to turn on the heat for my pan. All of my ingredients are basically right here to make the vinaigrette and the omelet. I've chopped up some onions, some mushrooms, some sausage. I've got 3 eggs right here. I've got some lettuce mix. Usually I use spinach, but right now I have like some arugula and baby spinach and stuff like that I'm going to use with it. I've got some milk to add with those eggs to make them a little bit fluffier. So with the vinaigrette, I'm going to start off right here. I kind of do this by eye because I've done it so many times, but usually you're going to use 1 part balsamic vinaigrette to 2 parts of the olive oil. Probably about 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. The mustard right here, we're going to use like 2 little dots of mustard just to add a little bit of flavor in there. Some sugar and some soy sauce. So I'm going to start with the soy sauce, put just a little bit in the bottom. You're going to do your olive oil. You're going to have the most of the olive oil. And some balsamic vinaigrette, about half the amount that you put for the olive oil. Then we're going to have just a little bit of red wine vinaigrette just to add a little bit of a kick in there with that vinegar flavor. Like 2 dots of your Dijon mustard. 1, 2. And a little bit of sugar. Kind of to your own taste buds. Some people like it a little bit more sour. Some people like it sweeter like myself. So I would add a lot of sugar. So we're going to whisk that up so that the oil and the vinaigrette come together. And then we're going to add it to the lettuce and all of the chopped items. So I'm going to put all of this in with my lettuce. I like to overstuff my omelets. And you don't have to use the entire amount. Then I'm going to put this in here. Kind of mix it around and let it sit for a minute while I'm making my egg mixture. Get it all nice and marinated. Sometimes when I have a little bit of extra time, I'll let it sit in the fridge for about 10 or 15 minutes, get a little bit more of that flavor mixed in there. So we're going to take our eggs and we're going to whisk them with some milk. The milk just kind of makes it a little bit fluffier. Just make sure there's no pieces of eggshell in there. 3 eggs is usually a good base for an omelet. Just a little bit of milk in there. And mix those up real nice. I'm going to put some cooking spray in the bottom of my pan. Make sure it's nice and warm. Now I'm going to put the eggs in the bottom of the pan, get those started, and drain all of this so that all the extra material is out of here. You don't want it too liquidy. I'm going to grab my cheese, because what's an omelet without cheese, right? So as your eggs are setting, you put your cheese in here. Then we're going to grab our mixture with the marinade. Get as much of that liquid out as possible. Put it on the same side with the cheese. When your eggs start setting really well, You're going to flip the one half over. This is really thin, so it's probably going to break on me. And I usually let it set just a little bit longer to get that egg cooked completely. Sometimes it's easier if you cut it in half to kind of twist it over, because you want to make sure that both sides are cooked completely. So we're going to flip this over. So once it's completely finished, you can go ahead and take it off the heat. Put it onto a plate and enjoy it. You can put whatever you want into your own omelet. Some people like a lot of stuff. Some people just like simple cheese and onions, or you know, some people don't like anything in their omelets except for cheese, which isn't going to really work for this, but anything that you want to put in your omelet with that marinade is going to work nice. You can use the marinade on other things other than omelets, but feel free to try it at home. Try it for yourself or for somebody that you know, and you know, unless you like things that are lacking a lot of flavor, you're really going to enjoy this. Thank you very much.